The woman does not know how to hold a knife. You do not hold a knife with your pointer finger on the top like that. It does not give you proper control. I'm so bored right now. I might go into a coma. What is this? Springing into summer? Are you serious right now? I'm springing into a cure for insomnia right now. All this kind of stuff. It's like, why? Remember Sally Field and Steel Magnolias? Why? I want to know why. That's how I feel. I can't. I really can't. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jennifer. So happy to have you. Now, I'm not on camera today, obviously. I spent the last 2 days just completely relaxing and chilling out. It was so much fun. I'm so type A. I don't really do that too often. And these last 2 days just reminded me I need to do it a heck of a lot more. But as I was complaining in, I think it was my last coffee chat video that I did about every time I take a break, this woman comes back, and she comes back with a vengeance, y'all, with a vengeance. But we love it around here. We love it around here. Meghan, we love your Instagram. Thank you so much for giving us so much fun. So many good times and so much great stuff. Sorry guys, I'm going to be cracking myself up here. I'm drinking my Coke Zero Cherry, chilling out, laying on my bed here with my microphone, and I'm looking at her Instagram, and I haven't seen this, okay? This 11 photo dump that she gave all of us 2 days ago, I haven't seen it. I woke up this morning in Germany and it was saying 2 days ago, and I was like, what? So in my last video, I had said that, okay, what is she going to do? Hot and fresh. She's going to be serving us some summertime content, right? It's going to be all about summer and all this kind of stuff. So expect in the next few weeks, I'm sure she's going to do everything she can to monetize the business, to try to bring more attention to as ever with these summertime posts about enjoying life outdoors. Oh, summer this, summer that, plate this, plate that. This is how well my spread goes with everything you're going to do this summer and my wine. Here's more pictures of the back of my kids' heads, blah, blah, blah. Same old, same old, same old, same old. Here we go. So what I wanted to do, there's 11 photos. I haven't gone through them. The only one I've seen is obviously this one you're looking at now, where she's laying on the grass with this big hat. She loves her big straw hats, you guys. So I just wanted to go through these photos with you. So let's do it. So she's springing into summer, y'all. She's springing into summer. And Meghan, thank you so much. Where would we all be if we couldn't sit around and talk about her Instagram? And that's what she wants us to do anyway, right? We all know what she's about. We all know the darker side. But let's just take a little light-hearted glimpse here into her Instagram world. First up, what do we have? She's on the grass in a really, really what looks like wrinkled white skirt. Meghan is not anything if not predictable with the wrinkled clothes. Okay, this is her MO. This is all about the wrinkled clothes. Now, what is this rumpled up next to her? It looks like she took a bunch of flowers and greenery from a flower arrangement and just lifted it up out of an arrangement and then just dumped it all on the floor. But when you zoom in, you see some as ever. And I think it's probably the honey. It looks like the honey in one of her spreads. So it's delicately placed inside that mishmash of a mess of whatever's going on with those flowers and greenery right next to her. But she's got this big hat covering up her face. And you know what? Good, because Meghan is a freckly skin type and she needs to cover up with big hats. And Meghan, I've been an esthetician for over 20 years, and you'd better be wearing SPF 50 on your face every day. Every day, rain or shine, because people that are like Meghan, and you might be one of them, you know, you freckle really easily, you have got to wear hats when you're outside in direct sun and SPF minimum 50, okay? So that's my public service announcement for you and for Megsy. But all in all, pretty stinking boring, although she has a pretty nicely manicured lawn. So whoever is taking care of her lawn care, good for you. Good for you. Okay, moving on. What is this? This is a bird's nest, you guys. This is 3 eggs in a nest. I don't really have anything to say about this other than, if we're looking for some kind of hidden veiled meaning, there's 4 in her immediate family, is there not? So why are there only 3 eggs? Dun, dun, dun. I know all the internet conspiracy theorists who say that, a lot of them say that Archie isn't hers, that he was born of a surrogate. I don't know. I think there might be some plausibility in that theory, but that's a whole nother video. Personally, I think if she did it with him, she probably did it with the girl. But anywho, a lot of people say obviously she favors Lily. So are these 3 eggs supposed to be Harold, Meghan, and Lily? Sans Archie? Poor Archie. Poor Archie. That's all I can say. But maybe that's me reading too into it. But we're all cryptic out here because this is what she does. This is what she does to us. She makes us all manic and crazy. Okay, next photo. This is, we know what this is. This is Archie playing with Handbag Harold. Let's zoom in a little. Well, you can't really tell if his head is airbrushed because it's direct sun on the top of his head, but you guys, Harry's shirt says girl dad. Ugh. Throwing up in my mouth. You're not just a girl dad. I've always been under the impression that when dads wear girl dad shirts, it usually means because they've got a brood of girls. Only girls. All girls. I think that is not very inclusive, Harold, to wear that shirt around your son. What message are you sending Archie? Come on. I'm not going to say anything about the child other than he looks the same height. He's looked the same height he's looked almost a year, maybe even a little longer. All very weird, all very smoke and mirrors. Boring. Next. What is this? Oh my word. Meghan is very, very thin, you guys. She lost a drastic amount of weight about a year or so after she delivered Lily, allegedly. But it seems to me that she's always trying to show herself in these photos that emphasize how thin she is. And she always has her buttons, excuse me, she always has the buttons on her shirts buttoned like really, really low, like almost to the navel line. It's like, we don't need to see it from this angle. This is not a very ladylike pose befitting of a duchess, wouldn't you say? I'm not going to even really criticize the outfit. I actually think the outfit's pretty cute. Denim on denim, like a denim shirt, denim top, denim jacket. That was kind of a fashion faux pas for a lot of years. I'm a Gen Xer. And usually we were taught if you had denim on, it was either a denim shirt with, a different fabric pant. If you wore jeans, it was a different type of shirt on top. Like even a jean jacket with jeans kind of looked nerdy, but okay, rock it with your bad self here. I just don't care for the pose. I don't care. I don't know if it's her anatomy or what. Some women have more of a bowed, like a bow leg appearance to their legs. I have noticed that when I look at pictures of Princess Catherine, her legs are always together when she's standing. Her ankles are close together when she's standing. Meghan, not so much. I don't understand what this pose is supposed to be. I don't understand why she's showing this without showing her face. She's showing us her necklace, but why not your face, Meghan? This is odd to me. This is weird. Okay, this is her cooking. She's got some type of music on it, which I'm not going to play. And usually if there's no descriptive title, it means that she's got music playing in the background. And I think that's completely on purpose because she doesn't want people to play the video with the music in the background and criticize her. Well, basically for copyright, it makes it easier for people to get in trouble that way. So that's why I don't even have the music on. But first and foremost, the woman does not know how to hold a knife. You do not hold a knife with your pointer finger on the top like that. It does not give you proper control. I talked about this in the few videos I did on my channel when With Love Meghan first came out last year, and it was very infuriating to watch because this is not proper knife technique. I learned how to hold a knife after I got married at the age of 36 when I watched a bunch of Julia Child DVDs. No, you don't have control. You're supposed to rest your pointer finger and your thumb on each side of the blade and then cut that way. If I find a picture, I'll insert it. But this way that she's holding the knife does not give you proper control. And what is she making? There's no link to any recipe. Everything here doesn't look like it goes with her as ever. Is there anything? I mean, this is what I'm talking about. When she does feature her products, there's no cool ways that we get excited about them, but yet what she's doing here is fairly interesting to the point where you're like, oh wow, what's she making? Now this would have been a great time to feature some of her products and show us what you're doing and give us a recipe. See what I mean? It's all weird, it's all haphazard, there's no sense at all. But yeah, boring. Tell us what you're making, give us a recipe, tie in your products, and for the love of all that's holy, Meghan, learn how to hold a knife. How is it that a person that doesn't know how to hold a knife got 2 seasons of a cooking/lifestyle show on Netflix? Can you riddle me this, please? Okay. What is this? B is for Beyonce, Queen Bey. Well, this is obviously Lily wearing a shirt that is for Beyonce, but the shirt looks like it's stained. Look at the part lower. It looks like it's got some kind of like reddish pink popsicle stain on it. Look at it by the eyebrows in the drawing on the shirt. There's spots on it. Oh my gosh, this poor kid, you guys, really? Oh, what started out as such a lighthearted video now is just turned dun 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 dark. Because look at this. Why would you do this? Why would you do this? Couldn't you have taken the picture when she first put the shirt on before she started playing all day and started looking like this? Oh no. Now what is this? This is just a basket with veggies like artichoke, apples. Looks like a ginormous tomato or something with her spread in it. I'm so bored right now. I might go into a coma. What is this? Springing into summer? Are you serious right now? I'm springing into a cure for insomnia right now. Okay? The one and only. The one and only what? What is this? Okay, so I went to the next photo and it just shows a picture of one of her dogs. So what is the one and only? What is this? It doesn't look like Meghan's so-called calligraphy. Is this supposed to be Harry's handwriting or something? We're all supposed to guess that, what, he's writing her love notes? Yeah, and if you read the note, please, Meghan, let me out of the attic. I promise I won't embarrass you. Please, Meghan, can you let me go outside of the house and play with some of my friends? Please, Meghan. You're really great, Meghan. I love your spread, Meghan. Wow. So this looks like it's a picture of one of her dogs. Zooming in here. Let's zoom in. I'm just going to say it. Does anyone think that this dog looks really overweight? This looks like an overfed dog to me. This looks like a dog who doesn't get a lot of walking. I've had a dog and I've had cats. I had a dog and a cat at the same time about 15 years ago. I had a little toy Yorkie. And, you know, they're so tiny. Their legs are so small. You can take them out for a 10-minute walk and it's like, whew, they're wiped out, right? But a dog like this, if you're a dog owner, you know, let me know in the comments. But a dog like this has to have at least 20 minutes in the morning and at night, right? I mean, I don't know about this. Don't know about this, guys, but that dog looks a little hefty. Maybe she's feeding it her honey and spread. Too much sugar, too much sugar. Okay, so this looks like, I guess the eggs have hatched, you guys. And the little bird is chirping, saying, "Hello, Meghan. We love you, Meghan. We love you. Let us sing you a song, Meghan." Wow. And then we've got her and Harold. And what is this on March 31st, 2017? This is a picture from 9 years ago. Was she supposed to include that? Was that supposed to be there? Did the unpaid intern, who she beats with a wet spaghetti noodle, and who she reminds day in and day out that the experience she is getting working for Meghan is invaluable, that she doesn't even need to get paid, did the intern forget to crop this part out of the post? Because, Meghan, you're posting us pictures from 2017. I don't know if you know, but this is an old pic, which is also going to further more internet speculation about, are they together? Do they live together? Oh my gosh. And, you know, being, in my opinion, the malignant narcissist that she is, she feeds on any kind of attention. So it wouldn't really matter to her if people were saying, are they together? Are they together? Are they together? That picture's almost 10 years old. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She'll eat it up. She loves it. So let's go over to As Ever Official and check it out. There was something that I heard about, people were talking about online, about this influencer named Olivia something that is featuring her products over on As Ever. And I haven't gone on her account myself yet to check it out. So let's go do that. Okay, so we're on her As Ever Official, and I want to watch this reel that she posted with this Olivia creator lady. I don't even know her last name. So let's watch it. And then I want to go to this lady's page because she's supposedly this influencer. So let's just watch this video.
Summer is my favorite season for spontaneous hosting, and even on short notice, there are a few tips I always like to keep in mind. Starting with, don't overcomplicate the menu. I like to prepare one thing from scratch, and then I pick a few baked goods to pair with excellent ingredients like this raspberry spread. It's one of my favorites, and I cannot get enough of it. Tip 2, I love engaging.
Why did she say this raspberry spread? Why didn't she say Meghan's As Ever? Or why didn't she say this spread from As Ever? That was really weird. Okay, let's keep going.
All of the senses, including smell. So I always light a nice candle, and this one smells of fresh florals and truly turns my home into a garden. I always think the best gatherings linger a little longer when the guests leave with something connected to the gathering, like this bright and beautiful hibiscus tea. Whether it's a thoughtfully set table or simply making time to gather, I believe the little details are what make guests feel welcome. And these treasures from As Ever truly elevate every moment.
Okay, well, at least she said it at the end. Thank goodness, because Meghan's probably paying good money for this. Or at least gifted her a whole bunch of stuff and gave her, I don't know, gave her some kind of incentive. But I don't know, you guys. I find this whole influencer thing just so passé already. I don't like these types of videos where everything's so like ASMR. And you know how when she's putting together everything, and you know when they're putting everything down and they're putting the placemats down and she's arranging the cucumbers and everything's always with this like really like soft glided touch. And a lot of times when they do things, the pinky finger is elevated and they're just, it's always just so, and I'm just like, it's so boring. It's just really boring. I don't like this kind of stuff. I don't know if it's just me, but I just don't like it. I find it so unrealistic. There's nothing fun or real about any of it. It's just super boring to me. And, you know, she's a very pretty lady and all that, but I don't know. I just find it really, really boring. And she's talking about hosting. Okay, cucumber sandwiches, again, with the British tie-ins. You know, Meghan probably told her, put that in there so that it looks British. But, you know, I lived in London for 2 years. my husband and I were there. That's where we had our twins. I had my twins at the Portland hospital, you guys. The same hospital that she allegedly had Archie in. I've talked about that before. And I've actually talked about that on Paula M's channel. I'll see if I can find that video and I'll link it in the description. But boring. And not only that, when I had cucumber sandwiches, when I went to these teas that they have in some of these restaurants and hotels in London, I don't remember the cucumber skins being on the outside. That's a big no-no, is it not? I don't think that that's a British thing. I really don't. And having croissant. Okay, have your croissant, but why is she breaking the croissant? Why don't you let the guests do that? I mean, if she's plating for guests, I don't know. I think people know how to put spread on top of a pastry, but okay. Just boring. The whole thing's boring. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't like hibiscus berry types of teas. You know, the teas where if you steep them a little too long, like the kind that Meghan has there, where it's like really like that burgundy pink color. And sometimes if you're not careful and you over steep it, they get kind of sour and tarty. Like, to me, that's not tea. I hate that kind of tea. And I've never bought any of her products, but I saw quite a few people online try some of her things, and they said that the teas were not good. And they don't look good to me. You know, this whole thing, it's boring. It's really boring. I would be interested though. So who's this girl? Olivia McDowell. Her 3 summer hosting tips. So what were the 3 tips? Okay, so before I go over to her page, her Instagram page, what were the 3 tips? I don't even remember what the tips were.
Summer is my favorite season for spontaneous hosting, and even on short notice, there are a few tips I always like to keep in mind. Starting with, don't overcomplicate the menu. I like to prepare one thing from scratch, and then I pick a few baked goods to pair with excellent ingredients like this raspberry spread. It's one of my favorites, and I cannot get enough of it. Tip 2, I love engaging all of the senses.
Okay, so that was the first tip. One thing from scratch, and then buy a couple baked goods on the side. Okay. So what was the thing she made from scratch? A cucumber sandwich? I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, let's get to tip number 2.
Including smell. So I always light a nice candle, and this one smells of fresh florals and truly turns my home into a garden. I always think the best gatherings linger.
She's lighting a candle. That's tip 2, y'all. Tip 2, okay? Make sure the candle has a wick, though. But we talked about this. You can go to candle places or websites and just type in paraffin-free, clean burning candles, and I'm sure you'll find a ton of websites that you can order from. You could go to Amazon and type in clean burning beeswax candles, and beeswax is great. Beeswax is clean burning, and it actually cleans your air as you burn it. Okay? That's actually the best. But okay, so make something from scratch, buy baked goods, light a candle. These are the 3 summer hosting tips. And then this is what I'm talking about. And this isn't a Meghan thing, and this isn't necessarily an Olivia thing. This is just a thing I noticed with all of these influencers. They're always so precious, and they're always so delicate in the way that they do things in the videos. Like, remember how I told you, like, pinky up, and they place things just so. Just watch the way she's putting all of these as ever, all this paraphernalia into this bag. Just watch.
A little longer when the guests leave with something connected to the gathering, like this bright and beautiful hibiscus tea. Whether it's a thoughtfully set table or simply making time to gather, I believe the little details are what make guests feel welcome. And these treasures from As Ever truly elevate every moment.
Okay. So you're supposed to give your guests a little gift that they can take home. You know, I hate to break it to Meghan and Olivia here, but times are tough for a lot of people in the UK, in Australia, in Canada, in the US. Hi, everyone that watches me from all those different places. I love you. Times are tough. I mean, if you can take the time, if you can carve out the time and the extra money to invite people over in the first place, good for you. Good for you. you know, but you have to give them a gift when they go home. I mean, give them a few leftovers, show them a really good time. People don't really expect too much. I mean, if that's what you want to do and you have the money, time, and resources, great. But a lot of us don't. But what she's trying to say is give everyone the gift of as ever. And it's like, I don't know if I want to give someone an $18, $20 tea thing that doesn't even taste good, or a $9 jar of spread. If I'm going to give someone spread, I'm going to get it from my farmer's market, local farmer's market, and it'll probably be cheaper than $9 USD and taste better too. I have to say this, okay? At least Meghan's getting it together and realizing that if she can't do this on her own and isn't good at it, she's got to get some help. And this lady, Olivia, she's very attractive. She does have a nice, soft, delicate voice. She is presenting everything in a nice way. It doesn't appeal to me. I kind of find it bland and boring, but at least she's getting help. Okay? Because this Olivia seems like she at least knows what she's doing.
Truly elevate every moment.
I don't know if my moments have been truly elevated by watching that, but maybe yours have. But I want to head over to Olivia McDowell's Instagram page. When I heard the name McDowell, am I the only one that thinks of Coming to America? Do you remember Lisa, his love interest in the movie? Her dad had that restaurant, McDowell's. I love that movie. And you know what? My husband and I really liked Coming to America too. That's one of our favorite movies of all time, Coming to America. And when we found out that they were doing a Coming to America 2, we both looked at each other and we were like, please don't screw this up. Please don't screw it up, because Coming to America is just an institution. Like, you cannot mess with it. And it was actually pretty good. Of course, not as good as the first one, but I digress. But that's what I think of when I see McDowell. McDowell. Okay, let's just go to these pinned posts here. What is this? Turn that off. Turn that music off. So this looks like it's a post in, I don't know, a hotel room, or maybe it's their apartment or something. Looks like she's getting proposed to. Oh, look at that rock. Good for you, Olivia. Okay, great. But okay. So you're kind of and they've got flowers on the bed and a nice table set. You know, good for you. And then what's this? This is just looking like her and the fiance are just making out, having a good time. She's showing off the ring. Good for her. A bunch of pictures of, I guess, when they got engaged. Yeah, I mean, we've all been there. We get engaged and we get super excited. So it looks like she's got a partnership with Bombay Sapphire Liquor. So that's good. Good for you. So, okay. Good for you. She's a very, very pretty girl. Looks like she's in a Ibiza with her Bombay Sapphire sparkling lemon beverage. Fantastic, Olivia. Way to influence. And now she's talking about Fenty Skin. Ooh, she's partnering with Fenty Skin. Good for you. See, that's who you want to partner with. You want to partner with people like Rihanna, who know what the H they're doing in this space. Am I right? She's got a super cute little haircut there. Cute little white summer dress. Love. Ready for another European summer. Very cute. Like that. Okay, what do we have here? The most special birthday lunch. Oh my, how cute is she, right? She's definitely got this cool little 1950s vibe going on. So it looks like this is her apartment. She looks like she's got a rather small apartment, but by New York standards, it's probably quite large and quite expensive. But it looks like she's got a cute little birthday lunch set up here. I love the tablecloth, love the place settings, love the flowers, love the dress she's wearing. I mean, talk about form fitted right to her cute little figure. I mean, wow, she's got it going on. This is really, really cute. Oh boy, look at that cake. Okay, Meghan was definitely taking notes. You guys, this is who Meghan should be taking dangerous notes from. And you know she was, obviously, to partner with this person. But how long has Olivia been doing this? Like, let's just go back. How many posts does Miss Olivia have? I'm sure she's been doing this for quite a while. It's just maybe a theory. But do you think that Meghan has been studying this lady? Because she's definitely got that really nice minimalist luxury vibe going on. And it definitely looks like she's been at this for a few years. So yeah, based on this post that I was looking at for her birthday lunch, this is what Meghan is aspiring to do. And unfortunately, I don't think she's got that it factor in the way that this Olivia does. That's my opinion. I mean, this lady's on point. I mean, even her cute little girlfriends there are all on point with their little outfits. Just going through this lady's grid, Olivia, none of her clothes are rumpled or ill-fitting. She is absolutely gorgeous in presentation, in everything that she does. I mean, she looks like she's executing this whole influencing game flawlessly. So kudos to her. But McDowell, she's got 295K followers on Instagram, which isn't as many as Meghan's 4-point-something million. But I personally believe, in my opinion, that Meghan paid for a lot of those followers, that they aren't really real. I don't think Olivia's paid for one stinking follower. She's cute as a freaking button. But I don't know. I just find this odd. Why would Olivia want to partner with Meghan? I mean, I guess just the fact that she's the Duchess and she's married to Harry and all that, and technically a part of the royal family, albeit not a working royal. I guess that association in of itself is too tough to resist, but Olivia's a lot stinking cooler than Meghan, in my opinion. A lot younger and a lot cooler. Now, young doesn't have anything to do with it. You could be old, like me, for example, and be really cool. You know, there's a lot of really cool older influencers and actresses and all that kind of stuff, but I don't know. I think Meghan's getting a whole heck of a lot more out of this little collab than Miss Olivia. And another thing I'm thinking is, when you see that post on As Ever, you know, with Olivia, and it's all Olivia, and then it's got the link back to Olivia's page, you don't really need to be too into the whole thing with the royal family, like a lot of us are out here in this space, you know, in the way that we have been dissecting everything that Meghan has done since she left the family, especially because of all the hurt and despair her and Harry have caused, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, you can just scroll through and be like, this is kind of who Meghan's been trying to copy. I mean, I don't know, because now we can see in all its blazing Instagram grid glory that this is definitely someone that Meghan wants to emulate. I mean, that's what I'm getting from all of this. I don't know. What do you guys think about all this? I think that this girl is really, really cute. Don't know why she would partner with Meghan. I don't think that was the best move for Olivia. Let's see if Olivia's her Instagram following goes up after partnering with the Markle, but I don't know. Doubt it. But yeah, just boring. Just a bunch of boring slop for Meghan as per usual. And now she's trying to cop on Miss Olivia. Not cool. Not cool. Leave Miss Olivia alone. Let her do her thing. Meghan, just do your own thing. And how about showing us what your kids look like once and for all? I think that'll settle a lot of this. But this is what she left the royal family for, you guys. Oh, Gracie. Gracie is all over me. She's all over me. She's making biscuits. She's climbing all over everything. This is just what she does. But just looking at this As Ever official page, looking at the Meghan Instagram page, this is what she left for. This is what she left the royal family for, you guys. This is the end all be all in Meghan's mind. Hollywood and influencing. She wants to be just this highly stylized, curated, aspirational influencer, but it doesn't compare. It doesn't compare with the legacy, with the majesty, with the respectability, everything that is the royal family. But she was never smart enough to realize that if you want to be like a Diana and if you want to be like a Catherine, you've got to be humble. You've got to be humble. You've got to keep your head down, do your duty, serve the crown, and only then will the love and the warmth come from the public. And at that point, it'll be well earned. It will be something that is just a beautiful thing. Sorry, you guys. I don't mean to be so rude, but I'm literally falling asleep. The cure for insomnia is this Instagram grid. And all of us out here paying attention to all of this, it's not because she's interesting, and it's not because her products or her company are interesting, and it's not because we're interested in anything she has to say. We're watching because we want to see what's going to happen. We want to find out what's happening with these kids. We want to find out if when William ascends, is all this nonsense going to stop? This car crash of an existence that her and Harry have had for the last 6 years. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. It's just sucking all of the respectability out of the monarchy, because as long as they have these two on the website, as long as they're associated with these two, this is what it is. And, you know, she equates it as the ultimate in success in her mind, Hollywood and influencing over royalty. But she's never going to get the respectability and all of the admiration that she craves. Oh my gosh. Wow. I think I just need to go have some caffeine or something. I am so faded after looking at this stuff. I mean, are you guys as bored as I am? I mean, everything from just like you can't see her face, and to how she holds a knife, to this girl dad shirt that Harry's wearing and all this kind of stuff. It's like, why? Remember Sally Field and Steel Magnolias? Why? I want to know why. That's how I feel. I can't. I really can't. I need to go right now, you guys. So thank you so much for spending this time with me. I just wanted to hop on, just do a little reaction, have a fun reaction video with you. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Continue to pray for Meghan, you guys. Continue to pray for her, that she stops all this nonsense and just goes away for a while and just pays attention to her faceless children for a while. They really need some attention. They need someone to do their laundry. Oh boy. Okay. Thanks so much, guys. I love you so much, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.